2026 U.S. tax season. Bigger refunds, new IRS rules, and delays ahead. As the 2026 tax season gets underway, millions of Americans are filing federal returns amid a mix of optimism and concern about refund timing and amounts. New IRS payment rules and legislative changes have reshaped refund expectations this year, prompting questions about when taxpayers will get their money and how to check refund status. 1. Larger refunds expected in 2026. One of the most talked about developments this year involves significantly larger average tax refunds compared with last year, according to IRS data and projections. Many tax filers may receive refunds up to $1,000 larger on average than in previous years. Analysts estimate that record-high refund totals can make 2026 one of the biggest refund seasons in U.S. history. Early IRS filing numbers show average refunds already up about 11% compared with the same period last year, suggesting taxpayers could see substantial increases. These increases are widely attributed to the One Big Beautiful Bill Act, OBBBA, a major tax and spending law signed in 2025 that expanded deductions, raised standard deduction levels, and introduced new tax benefits for seniors, tipped workers, and others. The White House has highlighted these elevated refunds as evidence of strong tax cut impacts, even promoting them in recent communications to taxpayers. 2. New IRS rule changing how refunds are sent shift away from paper checks. One of the biggest procedural changes this tax season is an IRS policy shift to phase out paper refund checks and move nearly all refunds to electronic payment methods. Starting September 30th, 2025, paper refund checks were largely discontinued as part of a federal effort to modernize payments and reduce fraud and costs. Refunds now are mostly sent via direct deposit or other electronic transfers. How this can delay refunds. Under the new policy, if taxpayers do not provide correct bank routing and account information, the IRS may freeze their refund instead of automatically issuing a paper check as in past years. The IRS will send a CP53 notice when a refund holds due to missing or incorrect bank details. Taxpayers typically have 30 days to correct this information online. If no action is taken within that window, a paper check may be mailed, but only after an additional hold period, which can extend refund delivery by many weeks. As a result, refunds can be delayed well into late spring or beyond, especially for those without direct deposit or correct banking information. 3. Other causes of refund delays. A variety of factors beyond payment method changes can also slow down refund timing. Mandatory credit processing rules. Federal law, PATH Act, requires that refunds including the Earned Income Tax Credit EITC or Additional Child Tax Credit ACTC not be issued before mid-February, even if returns are filed early. This affects millions of filers and can delay refunds into March. Income mismatches and verification issues. Returns with income mismatches or identity verification flagging can remain in IRS review queues for weeks before refunds are released. Staff shortages and processing backlogs. The IRS is operating with fewer personnel than in past years, and backlog from unresolved cases and high filing volumes may also extend processing times. 4. How to check your tax refund status. If you're waiting for your refund and want to track its progress, the IRS provides several tools. Where's My Refund? Tool. The IRS's official Where's My Refund? Tracker lets taxpayers see the status of their refund online or via the IRS 2Go mobile app. You'll need your Social Security number, SSN, or Individual Taxpayer Identification Number, ITIN. Filing status, single, joint, etc. The exact whole dollar refund amount shown on your tax return. Refund status typically becomes available within 24 hours after an electronically filed return is received, within about 4 weeks after a mail paper return is processed. The tool updates once daily and will indicate whether your return is received, refund approved, or refund sent. Other options. You can also check your refund status via the IRS automated phone refund line. Calling earlier than 21 days after e-filing or 6 weeks after mail return is generally not useful. The IRS usually won't have updated information before then. 5. Tips to avoid refund delays. Here are key ways to help ensure timely refunds. File electronically. E-filing speeds processing compared to paper returns. Use direct deposit and double-check bank account details before submitting. Respond promptly to IRS notices like CP53 if issued. Avoid common errors such as incorrect SSN, misspelled names, or missing forms. File early to reduce time in IRS processing queues. 6. Final takeaways. This year's tax season may deliver larger refunds than ever before thanks to recent tax legislation. But the path to getting that refund could be slower and more complex because of new IRS payment rules and ongoing processing challenges. Taxpayers should prepare, file accurately, and track their refund with IRS tools to avoid unnecessary delays.